but also when people saw, they put saliva with the paper and then they shared and saw.
Okay, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Annelie, also known as Blue Eyed Hannah, and this is my channel. I hope you guys are ready because I do have some tea. So, this week on my channel, we are talking about a little bit of a change that has come in my life. Amazing. I never thought this day would come. I got a job. Round of applause. Amazing. It's only a small little job. It's babysitting. I am babysitting a 5-year-old child for like 12 hours a day. Aww. If I am weird or not my usual self in this video, it's because I have changed. The past 6 days of babysitting has changed me from the inside out. I am now crazy. I am officially a crazy person. Anyway, I got my handy dandy book here to tell us. Isn't that just a babysitter / au pair thing to have a book where I wrote everything down about this video? I'm so prepared. Now that I have babysat for 6 days now, I do believe I am a pro, and I can now give you guys all the pro tips and tricks of a babysitter. There's something that you have to know beforehand, before you even think of au pairing, think of babysitting, think of being a nanny, and that is that children have energy. And a lot of it. Too much. I do not know where or how that is even humanly possible, but I forgot this. Alright? And my first day of babysitting, a full day, like 12 hours of babysitting, I got home and I took a 4-hour nap. I took a nap, kids. I took a nap. Because she played me till I dropped. Literally dropped. It's not shop until you drop, it's play until you drop with these kids. They do actually have energy. It's not a myth. They do have that. And they do not slow down. Now, something that you as a babysitter will have to know and have to consider is that children are actually very smart, especially the younger ones. They are geniuses. They know how to get their way. Something that this child that I'm looking after figured out on day 1 is if she just gets me tired enough, she can do anything she wants. And now it's her everyday mission to get me as tired as she can. Literally the other day she was like, "We need to exercise." And she literally made me do 7 burpees. I almost died. I just have to inform you guys that this is the first time that I'm looking after a child for that long per day. Like 12 hours a day. Like, I have childcare experience, but I've never looked after a child for 12 hours a day. And boy, it is tiring. It is a tough world out there. And you won't even know that you're not ready. But this is the first time that I'm doing this, and this is my first timer things that I'm picking up. Alright. So, something that you will have to take into consideration when looking after children is that you will have PTSD. Yes, post-traumatic stress syndrome. I think that is it. And you'll have PTSD from your childhood days when you had to do homework and you really didn't want to and your mother forced you to do homework. I have those flashbacks every day, and literally this little girl, poor thing, my heart goes out to her. She is the same as me. When a picture is too big, And she's like, this is going to be a hell of a lot of work to color in. She's just like, I don't want to do it. And then I have to be my mother. And that is just sad in that situation, you know. The one that's like, if you don't do this, we're going into timeout. Except my parents are Afrikaans and they did not do that. They brought out a certain spoon in our household and used it on our asses. Have I mentioned that they have energy? They have a lot of energy. There's lots of pros and cons to babysitting. The biggest con being that they do have energy and you will not be able to keep up as a 21-year-old, 90-year-old. You cannot keep up with them. So it's your job to wore them out. Is it wore them out? I don't know. You have to get them tired. Alright? Just get them to settle down. I don't know, tell them to run 5 times across the rug or something. Just get those energy levels down. There are a lot of cons. Like, you will be stressed out and you will be overwhelmed and you will be tired. And at one point you will be sick and tired. And you will feel like you have this big of a fuse that's going to explode at any moment. You're going to tell this kid to go to hell, but you're not going to do it because you're a good babysitter, alright? But I do have to be honest, and the pros are much better than the cons, alright? I like babysitting, and a big pro for me is that I get to impact this child's life. I get to make a difference in this child's life. Even if it's a small difference, like catching her up on her lockdown homework, which is a lot of work, but it's a difference that I make, and it's gonna have a good impact on the rest of her life. And no matter how many times I have to tell her off when she's being naughty or rude, every day when I have to go home, she asks me, when are you coming back? Are you coming back tomorrow? And she's super excited to hear that I'm coming back tomorrow. So I just think, you know, we have to, when you're babysitting, you have to have nerves of steel. You cannot be impatient. If you're impatient, this is not the career for you. You have to have a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of patience. And if you have that, you'll be fine, you know? Just don't hold on to any type, shape, form, whatever of sanity that you have, because you're just gonna lose that in any way, no matter how hard you try. You're gonna end up being a crazy person after all, like me at this moment. I got home early today and it was amazing. I feel light as a feather, and I still took a nap. And I literally had 3 hours less babysitting to do today, but I still took a nap. In this life, the children don't need the naps. The babysitters need the naps. So yeah, but on a real note, if you are out of a job and you're struggling to make ends meet, this was me literally 3 weeks ago, I would highly recommend, if you have the time and the ability and the patience and all that to look after children, and you're a young 20-year-old, do it. Put out the word. There's a lot of people going back to work, and the here in South Africa, the kindergartens and the primary schools, and nothing has opened yet, and these people do not know what to do with their children. There's a real big opening in the market. There's a lot of jobs available, specifically babysitting / au pairing. I would call this more au pairing, because you are probably going to have to do the homework with the children, depending on how old they are. And it's going to be a long day. And you're going to have to realize that you can't have these hugely high prices per day, because it's a pandemic and everyone is struggling. So it's you're going to be working for peanuts, but you can help someone out. You can help a whole family out just by taking the child off their hands, and then it keeps you busy. Like for me, it was just a relief to get out of the house, out of under my whole family's feet after like 2 months. I am definitely over it, and helping this child has really given me a new perspective on life, you know. I feel like before I started babysitting, I was very like, I knew I wanted to go au pair next year in America, but I don't think I completely understood what I was going to do. So this gives me perspective, and I think if you're thinking of au pairing, getting a babysitting job, especially in a time like now, is a good idea. It's going to give you a real life idea of how it would be to au pair, because au pairing is a full day job. It's not just from 7 to 5. It's probably going to be from very early morning till late at night. But I believe there is definitely a specific person, just like there is a specific type of person for teachers. Babysitting and all those types of things have special people as well, and I would definitely encourage you to at least try it out. The worst that can happen is you don't like it, and you just tell the family, I'm sorry, this is not my thing. You will have to look for another babysitter. Just give them notice, give them a chance to do that. Don't just drop them in the middle of the week. But this was it for this video. I'm getting the idea that it's going to be a short video. I'm sorry, but this is what's going on in my life at the moment. This is a new adventure for me. It's been a very new experience. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Even though and most of the days I'm very tired, it's fine. I give it my all. I'm very devoted to catch this child up on her schoolwork and to give her some new things to learn, you know. And it's been all around fun. I do know all the cartoons, animation movies, Disney movies, everything. I am educated. I know everything. I have watched so many Buffy cats that I get triggered whenever I hear Buffy cats, but it's her favorite show, so we're watching it. Anyway, so tell me if there is anything happening in you guys' life. I like interacting with my audience, which is 15 subscribers at the moment, and I still love you guys. So you can share what you are doing now to keep yourself busy in lockdown or quarantine. If you have a new job that is a totally new thing for you, comment down below. I'd like to hear about it and we can chat about it. Yeah, but I would definitely recommend you, if there is anything that you can kind of do during this quarantine or lockdown, I would tell you to go full force. If you want to start a business, start a business. If you want to run something, a little something here on the side, selling products online or something like that, do that. Don't just sit still. I think the biggest thing that lockdown and quarantine has done is made everyone lazy. No one wants to go back to work, and everyone is just kind of in this passive state. And I'm encouraging you to get out of that, hop out of it. Somehow this turned into a TED Talk, but get out of that. Get out of your comfort zone, get hustling again, even if it's just get up every day, doing a workout, eating healthy, you know, kind of organizing your day. Don't just stay in your pajamas the whole day. That was definitely me at one point in quarantine, and it's not good for your mental state. So I hope everyone is staying safe and staying in their social distance and all that stuff. Please take care of yourselves. And I wanted to do a little segment where I just talk about the Black Lives Matter movement. It is something that I actually lately have drawn very close to my heart. We all know South Africa has its many diverse problems. My heart goes out for every American that is fighting and rooting for the Black Lives Matter movement. I think it's something that everyone needs to get perspective on, and I don't think it's just America and just South Africa that's struggling with racism. I think racism is all over the world, and there's definitely something that has to change. We have to start acknowledging it and repenting, and therefore resolving the big problem. So okay, and that's it. So that's it for this week's video. I hope to see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, obviously drop a like. You can also subscribe down below, and you can hit the bell to get notified whenever I post. I did skip 1 week. I am so terribly sorry. You guys can let me know down below what you want to see next. Thanks for watching. There was a burp. I am sorry. I love you guys, and that's all the tea. There's coffee in this cup, but that's all the tea that I have to spill for this week. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day, night, or whenever you're watching this. Love you. Bye.